It's a little bit early. Haven't had coffee yet. Although at this point, I might as well have coffee and a cigarette. I'm not much of a smoker. But I'm going to need something to handle this because I don't think my meds are going to freaking really keep me level on it. In my last live, I talked about doubling down on getting my daughter and wife into some self defense classes or taking the RADS class. And it seems like I'm going to be quadrupling down on that. You want to know why? Well, here's the reason why. A pedophile, a convicted sex offender that was already registered in my area, committed another sex offense. Yeah, considering all the fucked up things that are going on right now with kids getting SA'd and unalived, either by illegals or by people that are already here that have been in the system and then released. This one's a little bit too close to home. And honestly, I don't have any problem talking about this. I'm just letting you all know my personal opinion on it. And I'm going to read directly from the post that I got it from this morning from York Precocious Sheriff's Office here in York County, Virginia. On June 24th, 2024, the sheriff's office received a complaint that a 13-year-old juvenile had been sexually assaulted by an adult male. This alleged sexual assault occurred at the suspect's residence in York County. Sheriff's office investigators immediately began an investigation and quickly identified the male suspect in this case. Investigators determined that the suspect is also a registered sex offender. On June 25th, 2024, the suspect, named Daniel Martin Russell, age 62, from Yorktown, Virginia, was arrested and charged with the following offenses: aggravated sexual battery, felony; taking indecent liberties with a child, felony. Daniel Martin Russell is currently incarcerated in the Virginia Peninsula Regional Jail. Here's the thing. Because I'm a father of a 13-year-old daughter, and ever since I've been married and been that child's father, I've made sure I've known where all the sex offenders are at based on the registry. And unfortunately, there are far too many within a 2.5 mile radius for me to even be remotely comfortable. And York County isn't really all that big, but we do have sex offenders in areas that are either too close to churches or too close to schools. Where I'm from in North Carolina, that would never happen. If you were committed of a sex offense, especially of children, you would never be anywhere near within 1,000 yards of a daycare, a school, a church, or even a park. Ever. Now, here's the thing that really grinds my gears. This guy is a tier 3. That is the highest level of sex offender that you can be out there, behind bars or even out. This motherfucker was convicted of his sexual offenses in 1985 and it has been released for however God knows long. And, whoo boy, a tier 3 has no place in society. If you're tier 3, you either belong in general population or your ass deserves the death penalty. Freaking, this guy did not learn his lessons. And you want to know why he didn't learn his lessons? Because he repeated the same damn shit again. I mean, damn. A tier 3 sex offender that went after kids one time, freaking years ago, freaking before I was freaking born, ends up doing it again. Sorry, but the guy, I mean, even I firmly believe that sex offenders definitely need to have signs in the yards letting people know who they are. I mean, I think that that's already a mandate for some police and for most police departments to freaking let people know in certain neighborhoods, hey, there's a sex offender living here. Here's a sign to let you know where he's at. I mean, legally by law, that's supposed to be the case. Well, I don't know how it is here in York County. I've only lived here 7 years. I'm not totally familiar with how the law enforcement here treats situations like that. But at least they make the information available on the registry online. But yeah, don't worry, the kid's alive, clearly. But freaking, it could have been worse. But this guy, being tier 3, he is on the registry for life. He has to renew his registration for life. Yes, I am talking about pedos because somebody freaking raped a 13-year-old child 2 days ago in my neighborhood. I'm a father, and this freaking old white dude, freaking piece of shit, definitely freaking deserves to be fucking got behind the jail cell where he's at. Freaking, it's freaking ridiculous. I'm glad the freaking kid reported it and that the dude got fucking caught, but the fact that this fucker offended it again and just freaking it just pisses me off. I'm glad that the sheriff's office freaking jumped on this and got the guy within 24 hours of the incident being happened and reported. In most cases, freaking that shit doesn't happen that freaking easily. Yeah, freaking a guy in my neighborhood, not too far away, who is a registered sex offender, who's been out for a while, offended again. Big, big, big hurrah on that one. Me personally, I don't think any sex offenders should ever be. Hey, Albert, if you have a kid, pray to God that never happens to them. I don't support freaking pedophilia. I don't fucking like sex offenders. They deserve to freaking die. And quite frankly, freaking, I would be much happier if there weren't any sex offenders in any of our neighborhoods nearby. Just, well, I do plan on doing something about it. Freaking, one, it's terrible that's freaking happened, but freaking, I'm gonna talk to the neighborhood and see about freaking getting getting some classes made available for all the freaking parents here who have kids that are at least of age to attend rads. I mean, freaking shit. Freaking, if you don't know what rads is, it's that program that they make available for women and freaking 16-year-olds. Albert, you can go fuck off. I don't even know you. You don't even know me. And I guess you don't care about the freaking situation at all. Just, yes, freaking awareness about these fuckers does not stop at just having an online registry. Knowing where they are at helps you better predict and better defend your loved ones from ever coming close to freaking either being in their freaking line of sight or in their fucking ideas of having any inclinations. But yeah, I'm gonna talk to the neighborhood, see about if we can get to use the clubhouse to hold a class or seminar for rads or stuff like that. Uh, Now the sex offender in question is freaking American, so English. Yeah. Oh, Albert, you can go fuck yourself. You're the piece of shit. Don't even bother trying looping me in with that motherfucker. You're probably one just like him. Uh, I don't know if I'm pronouncing your name right, Moshe, but yeah, Albert, you're about to get yourself banned. Freaking, I already said the freaking guy's name. Daniel Martin Russell, age 62. Do I look like a 62-year-old pedophile to you? Fuck you. Be gone. And just in VR, you too. I hate that fucking meme. Whoever moves first is gay. Fuck them. Sorry, folks. I gotta time out some freaking people. Albert, you're done, boy. Yeah, I have fucking kids. And you're the piece of fucking shit. You're probably a fucking pedophile, so fuck off. Yeah, Grindstone already freaking just banned those fuckers. But here, I'll do you guys one better. Seeing as how the freaking motherfucker is about fucking. Seeing as how these dumb fuckers like Alchemist and freaking Justin VR. Here, I'll show you the guy that's the fucking pedophile. See? That's the motherfucker. And like I said, there's his fucking name. Okay, Spencer, what my channel is about. One, it started off as freaking me being a snake breeder, and then I graduated onto other things, talking about 2A stuff, and talking about things in general that freaking one that people get wrong about
some stuff about weapons, and also sometimes I talk about things that happen in the neighborhood that sometimes run with the flow with the news, especially some of the things that have been happening here lately. And as a veteran, um, again, I take certain things very seriously. Sex offenders, dead. Illegal sex offenders, dead. Freaking fighting for this country, even if this country is pretty shitty to us, do it. But freaking, yeah. But now that you know who this guy is and what he looks like, make him fucking famous. As far as I'm concerned, make him famous enough that people watching in general population see his ass. Oh yeah, you're definitely right, Moshe. Freaking, it definitely turns kids' lives upside down, especially when it happens to them. And if I can speak personally a little bit, long before I was in my wife and daughter's life, freaking bad shit happened to them. It's hard to prove because freaking they've come out about it many years later, and evidence and statute of limitations might have already passed, but I still see signs that they deal with the stuff. So that's why I am very protective of them. I mean, shit, I've already renewed my concealed carry. I am not letting anything fucking happen as far as I can, as long as I can breathe. I'm fighting for my wife and child against pretty much every fucking thing. But aside from wanting to talk to the people at the clubhouse about having one of these seminars, I think to do SA prevention and all that other stuff, I definitely think the neighborhood needs updated information about the registered sex offenders in our area. Yeah, I'm aware that New York has very extreme rules about carrying weapons. I also know that they even have even weirder rules about buying ammunition. Basically, got to freaking sign paperwork like you're doing a background check for a weapon for a weapons purchase. But yeah, um, I'm sorry, it's not the usual topic that I bring up or video I would normally post about things that I'm normally into, like breeding snakes, getting over my fears of them, helping other people get over their fears of snakes and stuff like that. But when stuff like this happens nearby, I have to question every freaking thing. Can I trust the people that I live in this neighborhood with? Whether they're next door, 100 feet away, or if they're like 5 miles away. It's freaking ridiculous. Oh, I'm going to end this one right here at the 20-minute mark. But all I can say to you people who are either watching or listening or even commenting, except the ones I freaking banned because they were being dipshits, uh, look out for yourselves, look after your kids, look after your wives, look after your community. There are dangers out there, and they do need to be prevented from happening, and you do need to protect yourselves and your loved ones. All right, out.